June 17, 2019. It's our first day of our winter adventure trip. Short, shall I say, 5 days. So from Christchurch, we left at around 6:30, headed off to Wanaka. And somewhere along the road in Fairly, Tikapa Road, we took photos where autumn meets winter colors within nature. These are more photos in that Wanaka tree. From Wanaka, we drove going to Anau. So we passed by Cardona, then the Crown Range Road. It was foggy and frosty during our time. We were in Eve's Rock with these photos. As you can see, clouds touching the mountains. This is the Crown Range Road. It was very challenging, but thankfully we passed along safely. Still in a Crown Range Road. Then we reached Queenstown. We just passed by Queenstown. And this is the Devil's Staircase Road. And on the right is the Lake Wakatipu. And this is towards the end of the Devil's Staircase Road. And finally we reached Anau, the alpaca that welcomes us in Anau. We were enjoying the view of the tranquil and deep water of Anau Lake during the sunset. Of course, we took advantage of the sunset. And this is one of our photos behind the scene of our selfies. So from Anau, we drove about 35 minutes going to our second stopover, which was in Nab's flat, and this is our flat. So from Anau, we left around 7:30 in the morning, headed off to Milford Sound. Woohoo! And still dark, even it was already 8 a.m. in the morning. And as you can see, there's snow covering the mountain ranges, also along the road. And we are approaching the Homer Tunnel, which was located underneath these snowy mountains. Those are the cars that overtook us, and we arrived at Milford Sound at the same time. This was during our cruise, our free cold shower from the falls, the underwater observatory. These are the variety of fishes one can see in the Milford Underwater Observatory. Our triumphant photos after traveling Homer Tunnel return. This is the 360 view in one of the exits of Homer Tunnel going away from Milford Sound. So at this point, we are bidding goodbye, as for now, to Milford Sound. We passed by Eglinton Valley Viewpoint. Then we drove going to Alexandra for our third stopover. This is the Clock in the Hill and the Shaky Bridge at night. At the Centennial Motor Court Hotel for our third stopover. From Alexandra, it took us about more than an hour, I guess. Going to Ranfurly, we passed by Wedderburn Tavern. And then we reached Ranfurly, where we had our lunch before doing the sled dog adventure. It was really a very unique and unforgettable experience meeting the friendly Malamutes. It was really one of a kind. We are preparing for the sled dog ride. So from Ranfurly, we drove going to Naseby for another winter experiences. And this is a photo taken in the Ballarat cottage. Meet Dixie, the dog of the owner of the ice luge. Another adventure, which also unforgettable, our sumptuous dinner in ancient Breton hotel, which was our last stop over. And then before driving back to our home base for another 6 hours, we passed by Central Otago region. It was very fine day. We took advantage to take photo in the Bokers Bridge, which is in Palmerston, which is an historic bridge. Then instead of going to Cape One Brow, we were lost, so we took photo overlooking the Oamaru. These are the seals in Shag Point. They're just everywhere, so we can't get access to the shore, so we just took photos in the rock platforms. So from Shag Point, another nearly 4 hours, we passed by Timaru before heading back to our hometown, Christchurch, Bohol, Philippines. And at the moment, we are on hard work mode. That's all.